Have you ever felt stuck, waiting for others to make decisions for you or for someone to help you take the next step? What if I told you that the biggest mistake is depending on others to move forward on your journey? In this video, I'm going to show you how you can take control of your life, stop depending on anyone, and build your own path to success and fulfillment. Here, you'll discover the tools and insights that will help you break free from the chains of emotional, financial, and even mental dependency. Imagine the impact this can have on your life. More self-confidence, more assertive decisions, and the ability to face any challenge, knowing that you have everything you need within yourself. So stop and think. How many times have you felt stuck because you couldn't rely on someone? How many opportunities have you missed by waiting for someone else's help? If you're tired of depending on others and want to finally take control of your own life, this video is for you. Stay until the end and transform your reality. In the depths of fog-covered mountains, in a village forgotten by time, there lived a young man named Haruto. His life was simple, but full of doubts. Since childhood, he had always believed that he needed the guidance of the elders to make any decision. Next to his home was an ancient temple, and inside it lived the legendary Master Akio, the guardian of shadows, an ancient ninja who rarely spoke, but whose presence alone was enough to intimidate even the bravest warriors. One day, desperate for guidance, Haruto went to the master, seeking answers to his dilemmas. The elder looked at the young man with his deep eyes, as if he could see into his soul. Haruto began to speak about his uncertainties, his fears, and most of all, about his dependence on others. He had always believed that his strength came from outside, from the opinions and advice of others. The master remained silent for a long time, until he finally spoke. "You are looking for strength in the wrong places, Haruto. True strength is not in others, but within you." These words echoed in the young man's mind, though he still hesitated to understand. Akio, in his usual calm manner, then opened his aged leather notebook and began to tell a story. "Many years ago, the master began. I was on a dangerous mission, alone in enemy territory. My weapons were limited and my allies distant. Everything indicated that failure was certain. But at that moment of despair, I realized something. It was not external help that I needed. It was confidence in myself, in the skills I had spent years honing. From that moment on, I stopped waiting for assistance and began to act. Every step, every decision, was made with the knowledge that I was enough." Haruto listened intently, absorbing every word as if it were a life lesson. The silence of the night enveloped the temple as the master continued. "This is our story, Haruto. The story of someone who decided to build his own path. Dependence on others is an invisible prison. When you wait for support, approval, or knowledge from someone else, you are binding yourself to limitations that aren't even yours. That day, I realized that the greatest enemy I faced wasn't the army on the other side of the mountains, but the doubt that resided within me." Haruto felt the weight of these words, as if the elder was speaking directly to his deepest insecurities. The elder paused and looked at Haruto again. "You can choose from today to stop depending on others and build your path. This does not mean ignoring advice or help when necessary, but understanding that, in the end, it is you who decides the direction of your journey. The world is full of distractions and opinions from others. It is up to you to choose what your own actions will be and what your purpose will be." The young man felt an awakening in his heart, as if he finally understood what had always been in front of him. The responsibility for his life was entirely his own. Master Akio's story was not just about a ninja mission, it was about the choices we all make in modern life. Many times we believe that we need external validation to move forward, but in truth, what we most need is to trust in our own capacity. In our daily lives we face similar battles: insecurity, fear of failure, dependence on the opinions of others. But as the master taught, true power lies in recognizing that we are already complete. And for those of you watching and listening, know that you are also part of this journey. Join us in the next lesson, and together, we will continue to walk the path of wisdom.